97.3 City FM. Relevant radio, always.
Managing Director, Festus A. Good morning. Thank you so much for agreeing to talk to us on Management Development Month.
Good morning, City FM.
Wow, this is a big place. Huge things are happening here. We didn't even see the signboard. Do you know that there was so much going on here?
It started from a garage. It's grown to this way. It's by the grace of God. And we hope that it may be bigger very soon.
It started from a garage. Wow, tell me about Kobe and Standard Water. When you started and how it was during that time.
It just started from just one man who got the idea from Nigeria almost about 18 years ago. He decided to come back to Ghana and introduce it here. Almost just after 5 months, we have about 20 companies joining him. Unfortunately, today when you call the list of water producers, you can't count more than 2 of those pioneers. It tells you how the journey has been very tough. Almost all of them are dead and gone.
Oh, so when he started, he was the first in the water business, private water business.
Exactly, he was.
And which year was this?
And that is 1996.
Wow. So within 96, 97, how was the water business like in Ghana? Private water producing and distribution?
Before that one, you are aware that you were all buying water in town using cups. We were all drinking from buckets. And you know the consequences. Those were the times of tuberculosis and others. And when he got this idea, when he even introduced it into Ghana, the problem was that people perceived it to be just like a hospital product, and it was difficult, people patronizing it. You have to go door to door persuading people that it is not a drip, and rather it's water that can be drunk.
I see. So Standard Water started 18 years ago. Of the pioneers, only 2 are still in business. It must have been a top business. But when you started, what did you set out to do? Was it just to sell water? What was the thinking around the time when the company started?
When the company started, when the idea was mooted and it was introduced in Ghana, even at the time, we foresaw that the business would grow because water will continue to be the most scarce resources in the world. And so therefore, it wasn't a product for just yesterday, it's a product for also today and tomorrow. At the time, he was a poor man then, as I said, he started from a garage. So even in that realm of poverty, he still decided to do expansion. You cannot imagine that at the time when the product got acceptance in Accra, and people were chasing to get water to buy from him in Accra, he was still driving from here himself to Tamale to go and sell water. Because the idea is that if people come in, if people join competition with good money, and the brand is known only in Accra, we cannot compete anywhere. So even at the time when he was not having money, he started expanding to other parts of Ghana.
In terms of the products at the time, I'm sure it was ordinary sachet water. What are your portfolio of products now? Looking at when you started, what does Standard Water produce now?
At the moment, yes, we still have the sachet. Our vision is to become the most preferred brand of water in Ghana, Africa, and beyond. We also want to make sure that we sell products that are cost effective, that customers can afford. Affordability has been one of our hallmarks. So therefore, we make sure that the citizenry first get good water to drink. And that was the reason why we did not rush in going into bottling, because it was expensive and the disposable income of Ghanaians weren't good. So with time, we've been able to make sure that Ghanaians have good water to drink. Now we have migrated to the 20-liter, which we call the dispenser bottle. We are now almost the leaders in Ghana in that business, supplying most of the offices in Accra, Kumasi and
The
Tapa.
quality
Now,
control manager. Good morning, madam. My name is Bernard. What's your name?
Good morning. My name is Antoinette Otibu.
Madam, so you are the quality control manager of a company that produces water. So what do you do?
Okay. We believe that it's quality that sells, and so Kobe places a lot of emphasis on quality. We believe quality is fitness for use and also ensuring that your customers are satisfied. This means that you have to take into account all the things that goes into production of the water. And so we don't look at just the water, but we look at every aspect of quality. And so we take right down from our sourcing of raw materials, checking of raw materials, both the packaging and then the water itself. And then as production goes on, we take note of everything that is going on, what variations we are having. And one thing that we do is we also monitor our products on the market, both the ones on the market and then ones we keep in-house for our shelf life analysis. You realize that our water has shelf life. And for us, it is not what everybody is doing, but it is what we can vouch for. Meaning that this is something we have tested and we continue to test, and our products are such that we monitor it in-house, and so as our products are out there, we know exactly how they're performing.
You do three different things. We know you do this water I'm holding, which is the small bottle. You do the sachet itself, and then you do the office supplies. Is it the same water in all three? How do you, because obviously they cost differently. So the water I buy in a sachet versus this one, and then the one the office gets, what's the difference?
I would say basically they are the same. The standards for our products are the same. The difference is the packaging. One other difference you have may be where that particular product is coming from. But all of them basically have to meet a certain standard. And so it is not that the ones to the offices are better off than the sachet. We believe every consumer deserves the best. And so for all our products, it's the best for all.
Of the HR manager, and I'm sure this may be part of his own thinking. Good afternoon. Thank you for welcoming us into your office.
Thank you too.
So what's your name?
My name is Eric Barco.
You are a very busy man. Your phone is ringing.
Yes.
So you are the human resources manager.
Yes, I'm head of HR.
Wow, this is a huge company. What do you do here?
Okay, here we try as much as possible to bring out two key features, and that distinguish this company from others regarding human resources. Here, first of all, we try as much as possible to not just employ people, but grant an opportunity to excel. Once you are employed into this company, what it means is that the sky is not the limit. We train and retrain and retrain. So by the time the staff is aware, he is multi-skilled, and at the same time with different positions. We have situations where we recruit baggers and loaders, and as I'm speaking, they are holding high positions in the company to the senior officers level, and that could summarize all. Here, our motive is to ensure that we grant the opportunity to let the staff excel to their maximum limit. Secondly, we also do ensure here that the staff is totally managed. By totally management, we're talking about a situation where we're not only interested in why the staff is working with us. Once he joins us, we are interested in the future of the staff. And so we ask questions. Where is this staff going after here? After here, how do we expect this staff to behave? In what capacity do we want to see the staff? In that way, as the deputy managing director was talking, and just as that, we've tried to create businessmen also here. Our motive is to ensure that our staff also become business owners in this nation of ours, by any means possible, with the company helping. And so in the final analysis, we're looking at the growth of not only the staff, but the staff's family, the staff extended family, the society where the staff come from, and the nation at large. That is what this company is trying to do. So this place is a unique place. It is interesting to note that any people grow up, people want to investigate this company, will want to be employed. Because when you're employed, really, you will realize that this is a unique place to be to operate.
You get of the highest quality, affordable, potable water and other food products. So that's my way. We're going to, what are these things?
These are aluminium profiles.
Okay.
We decided to divert a little. We entered, we said, no, let's come back to the masters of water.
Masters of water.
And that's why we bought the local part of Bandu. We see as this one another.
But I've noticed two things. You said standard water, me feeling. Then I'm seeing your truck, standard water. Oh, this is Spintex tap.
Yes.
Okay, this is okay.
This is a supplier.
It's a supplier.
Bringing raw material.
Bringing raw material. Okay. Okay. So you buy the water. These devices are very, very powerful, like electricity. You can have a lot of generating power because if the user happens, what happens next?
We have a standby generator at the moment. We have a 580 standby generator that we use to support our electricity whenever the lights are off.
Wow. So from the ultraviolet machine, where does the water go?
Then the water goes to production for packaging.
Okay. So this is actually where the water is treated and made ready. Then the main package is just for packaging.
Exactly. So before the third package or this is the second package or bigger package. So this one
Deputy Managing Director of A Industries, producers of Standard Water. Thank you very much for taking us through your company. I know you're a busy man. We spoke to the HR manager, the quality control manager, and of course the floor